friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today is another magical unboxing day. Of course we have another Wizarding Trunk box, and this is the Joke Shop box. If it wasn't absolutely evident from the packaging that the box comes in, this is so cool. There is so much going on this box. But yeah, if you are also intrigued and would like to see what is inside, then do carry on watching. Don't forget, if you are new and you haven't done already, to please hit the subscribe button to become part of my little magical community, and turn the notification bells on as well to be notified every time I upload a video. And you can always go and check me out on my social media. For full disclosure, this box has been sent to me for free to review for you, and if you would like to get your hands on your very own box, then you can use code Kayleigh10 to get 10% off your first box or any in-store purchases you might make. But on to the main event. I'm very excited for this box. I do love a good joke box theme, and I think this one is going to be absolutely brilliant. So let's get on in. Zhuzh up the middle there with my little trusty knife. Being super careful not to stab myself in the process because I'm a bit clumsy. Ooh, spinny spin. Stabby stab. Okay, we are in. Right on top is the spoiler sheet. I'm going to move it away because I do not want to see. And then on top here we have caution. While opening this box, please remember some of the items may have a mind of their own. That's very intriguing. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but I am sure we'll find out. So your first sneak preview. Oops, something's spilling out. What are we looking at here? So I've got two items that spilled out. I'll put the baggie back and I will look at this item first. So this to me looks like one of those toys that we used to have when we were kids, where you'd put it on your finger and have it in your hand, and you'd shake someone's hand and they get like a little bit of electric shock. A part of me doesn't really want to take it out of the packaging because the packaging is really, really cool. Look at that. And it says Jester's Jolt, a shocking shake guaranteed. So yeah, it is one of those devices where, like I said, as you shake the person's hand, it sends a little electric shock through. Obviously it's not really, it's more of a vibration than an electric shock, but obviously when you're not expecting it, it can be a bit of a shock to the system. So that is really, really cool. I don't want to get it out of the packaging because I think it'll be a lot nicer to display like this than it would be to take it out and destroy the packaging. So I am going to leave it in there, but that is really, really funny. A real novel little item, something I haven't seen since I was a kid as well. And the little baggie that also came spinning out of the bag, we'll go for that next. I've got a feeling this is going to be a pin. It is. It's a little pin. We have a Zonko's, of course, Joke Shop pin. Look how beautiful that is. Really, really shiny as always. And if you look inside the window, you can see various items from the Joke Shop as well. I think you can see a love potion there in the window. There's also some kind of firework, I think, there. There might be one of those found frisbees. Yeah, really, really gorgeous pin. And it will go onto our banner as well. So that is absolutely gorgeous. I love that. Something that is making me smile, it is in a quite large box, and I think I know exactly what this is, and I'm very, very happy if it is. Oh my god, this box is huge. Okay, so we have this very large box with a teacup on the side, and it says lip nipping teacup with finger feasting saucer. So it's one of the biting teacups, and it does say on here as well, caution, not a toy. But this is so cool. I cannot wait to see what this looks like up close and in person. Let's see. Okay, we've got styrofoam on the top. Okay, the saucer is first, and look at that. You can see all the teeth on the edges there, which is really, really cool. And then if we delve deeper inside, we do have the cup. Oh my gosh, it's actually really pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, you want to be very careful with this item because it will bite your lips when you're drinking from your cup. But yeah, that is a really, really beautiful item. I think it's a really, really nice cup as well. Quite a nice size. You could actually use that if you so chose. Again, very much caution, but yeah, beautiful. It's almost got a very like slight pearlescentness to it as well, which I think is really, really pretty. And it fits beautifully on the little saucer. That is gorgeous. I'm obsessed with that. And you could very easily display this part as well as the actual cup and saucer on your shelves as well, which I really like. So yeah, that is definitely another very, very cool item. Ooh, we have a t-shirt. It's purple and I'm seeing a Weasley logo, but let's get it on out so we can see it a little bit closer. Oop. Okay, that is cool. We've got a really simple Weasley logo on the front, which is really, really nice, but it's quite a nice big bold graphic. But on the back, it has a list of the best sellers. So we've got Stink Pellets, Biting Boomerang, Jester Jolt, Poltergeist Dice, Biting Teacup, Eavesdrop Ear, and Magical Mayhem on the back as well. Look at that! I'm obsessed. It's so cool. We've even got some of the hands as well on here, which is really, really funny. I'm absolutely obsessed with that. That is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love the colours. Love how, like, it's a big bold emblem in the middle, but it's quite simple really in its design. Something that will be quite recognisable as well as a magical way. So I think that's really, really fun. Yeah, I love these. Okay, next up we have a item that it looks like a bit of a box. I'm not sure exactly what this is. It says Magical Mayhem on the front, and we've got the Weasley logo at the front as well. It just feels like a hollow box. So it says Magical Mayhem, a compendium of our best sellers. Is there something inside here? I don't know. Oh, there is. What are you? Okay, this is cool, but also very weird, and I don't quite know what it is. So we have this, like, robot guy, which is really funky. How is he stuck? Is there, like, a... I don't want to, like, break anything. I think he's stuck with one of those, like, glue dots. But, yeah, they've got Mischief Missiles, Stink Pellets, Chaos Crisps, Biting Boomerang. Lots of different, like, packaging from lots of different products in, like, a robot guy form. That's really quite funky. Yeah, he's really cool. I don't quite know what to make of him. I don't really know what I would personally do with this guy, whether or not I would display it or not. I'm not sure. The box he comes in is really, really cool as well, though. It's something that I think you would find in Fred and George's shop. It's just a little bit random, but he's cute. I don't have a problem with him. I quite like the thought that's gone into this kind of thing. I think this would definitely be something, like I said, that George and Fred would come up with. So yeah, it's kind of funky. I don't mind it. Okay, next up, I'm seeing something that could potentially, and I'm saying potentially because I don't know, be an edible, because it says Chaos Crisps. But I'm also scared because it's in a jar, it's a joke shop item, and it also says an explosion of flavour. Is this going to jump out at me? Probably. I'm scared. It does have the calories and nutritional guide on the back, though. That's quite funny. Yeah, I'm quite scared about this one, I'm not gonna lie. Let's open it anyway, though, just to give you guys a laugh at home. What the hell was that? It was a snake. Really? That was hilarious. Oh my god, that is so funny. I knew something had to come flying out of it, but I wasn't quite expecting it to come out with that kind of velocity. Wow, that literally shot across my entire living room. That is not even funny. I mean, it's hilarious, but it's not. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try and get this guy to go back inside. Get in there, you mischievous little monkey or snake. But yeah, oh my goodness, that was so funny. And I'm going to scare the absolute living daylights out of my kids later on with that. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was fun. Okay, we have 2 boxes left. One with a big bomb on the front of it. One that is a bit of a mystery. And then we have some papery bits at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the papery bits first of all. The first one we have is a preparation of the Instant Darkness droplets. So we've got another page there for our Potion Masters book. Absolutely love that. We've got all the ingredients, the utensils and instruments, the instructions. We've got a very timid looking witch down here. And then it says on the back, caution, the splash of a single drop can plunge an area into complete darkness for hours. So that would be very, very handy actually at nighttime, because I like a very, very dark room. So that would be handy. Next up, we have some beautiful artwork from Geyser Graphics. Of course, is the inside of the joke shop, which is absolutely buzzing with life. There is so much going on in here. We've got all sorts of fireworks going on at the top. We've got the beautiful spiral staircase there in the middle, and we've got all the different products all around, which is beautiful. These prints never cease to amaze me. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. They have so much detail. This one is second to none of the detail. There is so much going on in this print. It's absolutely stunning. Oh, we've even got some bubbles. They're cute. Yeah, I love this. Absolutely beautiful. Next up, we have this holographic piece of artwork. And if you look, you can see the, I'm not sure what you would call this, the guy that's standing outside of the joke shop. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like either Fred or George. but obviously like in massive form. And then he has a wizard's hat or a magician's hat, which he lifts off, and there is like a bunny underneath it. So yeah, that's really cool. I quite like that as well. Don't know exactly how or if I would display this at all. This probably wouldn't be something that I would immediately rush to stick on my wall, but it is quite cool. I quite like the quirkiness of it. Next up, we have this editions of the Enchanter. Of course, this is going to be all about things all prankster and jokester, so that's going to be really fun. The front cover has Fizzing Whiz Drops, Magical Mischief and Grand Opening on here, Pixie Panic, Magical Mischief Band. Yeah, I have said so many times about these enchanters. I think they're really beautiful items. They're fully readable. There is so much that you can read inside. We've even got a little segment there on our little robot guy from earlier, so that's really cute. Yeah, I love reading these. I love collecting them. They're absolutely gorgeous, and so much thought and effort goes into these each time. So yeah, absolutely love the Enchanter. Okay, we are down to our last two boxes. Of course, you know I like to leave the mystery for last, so I'm going to go with this one next. So this says Bewitched Bomb, do not hold in hand after lighting. So what are you all about? Let's get you out and see. We have more of that. I don't know if this is styrofoam. It's like that plasticky styrofoam. Ooh, okay, so we have just quite a very simple little bomb to display. It does have a flat bottom, so it will sit nicely on your shelves, and then we've got some like twine sticking out of it as well. That's quite cool, actually. If you're going to have like a joke shop themed shelf, which I do plan on having in the future, spatially wise, I don't know where that's going to go just yet, but I have got quite a few Woodations and Fred and George kind of items that could go onto a whole like joke shop themed shelf. So this would be something that I would definitely display on that kind of shelving. So yeah, that's really cool. And again, the packaging that it comes in, you can display both the item and the packaging, which I really love. Okay, so we are down to our very last item, which is very sad. I hate to see these boxes come to an end. You know how much I absolutely adore these boxes. Oop, there we go. Let's see what our last item is. I believe it might be some sort of potion. It has that kind of weight to it. Yes, I'm seeing a potion. And I think I might know what this one is, because I think we had a little bit of a teaser spoiler with this card because it's black. So I'm assuming it's the same kind of thing. It is! Okay, so we have our Instant Darkness Droplets. And this says at the bottom, creates complete darkness. And then we have this gorgeous bottle with this jet black liquid inside. Look at that. That is beautiful. I really like that. Oh, actually, if you hold it up to the light, it's got a slight blue tinge to it. So that's kind of cool as well. I really like this one. My potion shelf, yet again, is now chock-a-block. I don't know if I need like a whole different like cabinet now for my potions, because I have so many potions. It is not even funny, but I do really like this one. This one will definitely be going onto the shelf somewhere. I just need to do a little bit of a rearrange, I think, just to make sure that everything fits. But that was everything inside the box, you guys. That was actually a really fun box as well. Of course, I'm going to go through the cheat sheet just to make sure that we got everything that we were supposed to and get a little bit of clarification if needed on any of the items that we have received. First of all, I'm noticing a big announcement on the back. So what does this say? It says, we are so excited to announce that our Pure Blood Apothecary Perfect Potions box is now available in limited supply. This potions and pin box will feature 3 to 4 full-size potions, along with 2 to 3 pins and other magical goodies. The first Perfect Potions box will be themed around the joke shop. This box is a single purchase and not part of the bi-monthly or quarterly subscription. So that's kind of cool. So it means we've got a whole separate box that you can buy on an individual basis. So it's not a subscription box, but obviously it's going to be part of the Wizarding Trunks, like kind of box series, if you will. But I'm assuming if there's going to be any more after this one, again, you would have to purchase it as and when it's available. I'm assuming. I'd have to find out a little bit more about that. But that sounds amazing. Again, even though I've just said now, my potion shelf is looking incredibly crowded at the moment, but I love my potions, and my potion shelf is probably one of, if not my actual favourite shelf on my unit. So I love a good potion. I love a good potion box, and I will always welcome more potions in my collection. But yeah, that sounds really exciting. So I would definitely head over to the Wizarding Trunks website just to find out a little bit more information about that. Purchase it if that's something that you'd like to do. I know I'll definitely be interested in something like that. So yeah, definitely go and check that out. But yes, we'll go back to now the actual cheat sheet itself. So of course, this was the joke shop box. The first item that we had was Magical Mayhem. So this is this guy right here. So it says, this miniature collection features several of the best-selling products at Witterson's Joke Shop, designed for us by Wizardry Workshop. Okay, so there's not much clarification into what exactly this guy is, but again, I think it's just supposed to be like a little character of all the different kind of things that the Weasleys sell in their shop, and they've kind of made their own little mascot, if you will, which is quite cute, really. Item number 2, the lip nipping teacup. Be careful when attending afternoon tea with any jokester or prankster, as the teacup might take a bite out of your lip, and the saucer may begin to feast on your fingertips. Designed for us by Here Be Monsters. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that item so much. Next up, we have the Enchanter magazine. So the newest issue of the Enchanter has arrived, and it's themed around magical jokes and mischief. Designed for us by Wizardry Workshop and written by a talented team of wizards and witches. Love that as well. Number 4, the Joke Shop pin. This joke shop is located in the village and sells most all of the items mischief makers at school require to cause mischief and mayhem. That was really difficult to read, I'm not gonna lie. It will make the perfect addition to your village pin banner. Absolutely gorgeous. And that was designed as well by JP Mistletoe. Number 5 was the Joke Shop t-shirt. This magically soft shirt features more best-selling items at Witterson's Joke Shop, designed by Wizardry Workshop. I love that t-shirt as well. Beautiful, gorgeous t-shirt. Number 6 was the Joke Shop lenticular print. So I believe that is that one right there. And it says, watch the rabbit appear and disappear before your eyes. This print was designed for us by JP Mistletoe. Number 7 was the Gestures Jolt. This handheld device is sure to give your handshake a bit of a shock. Designed for us by Wizardry Workshop. Again, really funny item. Something I haven't seen since I was a child. Number 8 was the Bewitched Bomb. Your new Bewitched Bomb will make the perfect addition to any fireworks display or fireworks show finale with its spectacular boom. Packaging by the Wizardry Workshop. Gorgeous again. Number 9 was the Instant Darkness Droplet. So that's, of course, this one here. Just a drop of this liquid will render complete and utter darkness for hours at a time. Perfect for turning out the lights for a bit of mischief if you need to make a quick escape. Bottled by Pure Blood Apothecary and designed by Wizardry Workshop. Gorgeous, absolutely stunning. Number 10 was the Witterson's, I can't say that word apparently, Joke Shop print. A look inside Witterson's Joke Shop. This beautiful watercolour was painted for us by Geyser Graphics. Absolutely obsessed with this artist. Just beautiful work. Number 11 was the Instant Darkness Dropless recipe card. This recipe page, right out of the Potion Master's Guidebook, will teach you all about the brewing of Instant Darkness Droplets. Don't miss our August bi-monthly subscription for the item that will hold these pages. Okay, so we're going to be getting a new item to hold these cards, because so far I've been putting them into, we had like, it was like a storage box we had a little while ago, and it has Potions Master Guidebook on the front of it, and it's just like a little cardboard storage box, if you will, and I've been popping those into there ever since I received it. So maybe we're going to be getting something a bit different then. That'd be very intriguing. And the last but certainly not least item, the thing that nearly gave me an early heart attack, was number 12, the Chaos Crisps. Am I mean enough to give that to my 7-year-old in a minute? He'll be home from school in less than an hour. Am I that mean? I don't know. That would be so horrible. I mean, he's literally going to jump out of his skin. I don't think I probably can do it to my 11-year-old because he'll find it funny regardless. My 7-year-old might actually like jump through the ceiling. So I might not do it to him, but I might let him in on the joke before I do it to my 11-year-old. That might be better. So yeah, that was hilarious. Scared the bejeebers out of me. But it says, these crisps are sure to provide an explosion of flavours every time you open the container. Designed for us by Wizardry Workshop, custom packaging by the Wizardry Workshop as well. What can I say about this box? It certainly delivered on the theme. The theme is theming. There are so many hilarious, funny, prankster kind of items in this box. I'm just looking around now at the few of the different bits and bobs that we had. Yeah, we were spoiled really for like product wise. Obviously this kind of thing is absolutely hilarious, really, really funny, and would be perfect to display. Obviously our little robot-y guy, he's really, really cool as well, perfect to display. We also had the, of course, or very carefully reach for it. The lip nibbling teacup, I couldn't think of what it was called then for a second. This is just absolutely stunning. The potion bottle that we had as well. We even had the little hand shocker. Then we had the little bomb as well. So many items that are just really, really premium kind of style items. And I think this would be like the perfect box to buy any like startup prankster. Like if all these items were obviously in the real wizarding world and they all worked, can you imagine buying this for like a friend that was like a prankster or something along those lines? I think this would be amazing. Really gorgeous items. Can I pick a favourite and least favourite? By default, my only like least favorite item, and it's not even because it's a least favorite item, it's just like the least exciting of the box, is this item here, obviously the little information cards. But I do always quite like to collect these and pop them into my box and have a little bit of a read through later on and things like that. So I don't dislike these items. I hope these still continue. I'm not saying it's a bad item, but it's probably like the most least exciting thing in the box. Whereas obviously things like this will obviously be more of a preferred item. So if I had to pick a favourite, it's really challenging actually, because there's some amazing things. Shock factor wise, it's going to be this. I think that was hilarious. I think the standout item for me though probably is the lip nipping teacup. Try not to say that too fast because you will get tongue-tied. I think this is absolutely beautiful, and not only a usable item that you could technically just use and drink your teas or coffees out of, but also hilarious and also something that is just really beautiful to display. Same goes with the potions as well. I always love collecting potions, so that's really beautiful. And I also am obsessed with the t-shirt design as well. The colour of the t-shirt, the actual design itself. I just think this is an absolute win all around. So yeah, that was the Joke Shop box. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Let me know what you thought of this box. What was your favourite item? What was your least favourite item? Do let me know, because I'm struggling to pick, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, thank you so much again for watching at home, guys. Without you, this channel would be absolutely nothing, so I'm very appreciative. If you did enjoy the video, then please do give it a magical thumbs up for me so that I know. And don't forget as well, if you haven't done already, to please hit the subscribe button to become part of my little magical community. And I will see you guys very soon in the next video. Bye for now. This is going to cause issues.